Hey Jacksonville, Amanda Warford for Jacksonville.com here at the Publix on San Jose and Mandarin with a very special guest. You've probably read one of her books or at least seen her on television, and I bet when you did she warmed a special place in your heart like she does for so many, especially those that like Southern cooking like I do. Please welcome Miss Paula Deen. How are you?
Hello everybody, how are you, Jacksonville?
What brings you to Jacksonville?
Y'all.
Really?
Y'all and Publix.
Awesome.
Publix.
What are you going to be doing today?
We're actually doing a book signing, and then we're going to have a little cooking school for about 50 or 60 people.
Now, how often do you do this?
I think I was here like just a year ago.
Okay.
Seems like it was yesterday. The year's gone by so fast.
Yeah.
But we have a wonderful affiliation with Publix. I'm in partnership with Smithville Foods.
Sure.
Who supplies so many of their products to Publix.
Sure.
So like I said, we have a very close kinship.
Great. Now, do you travel all around the states doing this?
You know, I do. Well, you know, Publix just goes as far as
Sure. Just
what, South Carolina,
I
North
think
Carolina. So, but we certainly travel to the states that has a Publix.
Now, what are you going to be doing in your cooking school today?
You know, I think I'm going to be cooking up some shrimp and grits,
Oh.
Amanda.
Oh.
And probably, let's see, some banana pudding. How's that?
You know, I was watching you on TV last night, one of your
were
wonderful
you?
shows, and it was banana chocolate chip cookie s'mores.
Yes, that sounds like something
It looked
I do, doesn't
amazing.
it,
That's
y'all?
all I have to say is it looked amazing. But I have to be honest, I have to admit something to you, Paula, and I'm really
Yes.
embarrassed.
That's
I
all
can't
right.
cook.
You know what?
I can't cook.
It's all
Honestly.
right that you can't cook.
What? How should I start
Because you know
out?
what? I bet you can eat.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
And that's a very, very good start. If you have a desire to eat, then eventually you'll probably have a desire to cook.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get hungry.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true.
So a good way to start is, I think maybe on the computer or my cookbooks.
Yeah.
Smithville and I, we really work hard at gathering and putting together real simple menus.
Okay.
So that's a great place to start.
Pretty easy to follow.
Yeah, especially if you're a novice.
Gotcha.
You know,
That
it's
would
a
be me.
wonderful place to start. But if it was hard, honey, I wouldn't be doing it, because I'll tell y'all right now, I'm no Einstein. I am no Einstein.
There's a lot of people that think that you are.
Well,
so-
I'm not. I hate to disappoint y'all.
Now, what about fish? Because that seafood is such a big industry here in the
it-
South, especially
it
in
is
Florida.
in Savannah too.
Do you have any tips that you can give on that? Any special favorite ways that you fix any seafood dishes?
Well, I tell you what, there's all kind of different ways. That's probably, besides maybe oxtails, seafood is probably one of Michael, my husband's, favorite meals.
Oh, okay.
And like the other night, I cooked fresh trout that was caught, that our nephew caught right out off of our docks
Nice
on
and
Turner's
fresh.
Creek. Oh my goodness, and I just took like half meal, half flour, salt and peppered them and deep fried them, and they were absolutely out of this world.
That sounds delicious.
Like Jacksonville being on the coast, we do a lot of low country bowls. We serve a lot of shrimp that's wild Georgia shrimp caught right off our coast, y'all. I mean, we can catch them right out our back door.
Nice.
So we do a lot of that. And of course, a low country ball is one of those one pot meals, a one pot wonder that I love so much.
So I could do that.
Yes, honey, you could so do it.
Okay.
Just get you some fresh corn. If you can't find fresh corn, get you some frozen corn.
Okay.
And Smithville smoked sausage that is to die
Right.
for in those low country balls. And get you some little red new potatoes and some shrimp and some crab bowl.
Okay.
And you would just use your favorite, whether it's Old Bay or that from New Orleans.
Okay. Some kind of seasoning.
What is that? It's Zatamans, y'all. I was going through my alphabet, and it was
I'm
naturally
sorry,
the last
I'm not
one
much of
to
a
see.
help when you do that.
So you just season your pot with that,
Okay.
and put your foods in the order
Okay.
in which takes the longest. So that would be your potatoes and your corn,
Okay, do that
and
first.
your sausage. And I like to throw my sausage in early. because it pulls out the most wonderful smoky flavor.
Okay.
And then the last 5 minutes, put your shrimp in, let those cook for about 5 minutes. Pull your pot out, drain it, and dump it out on newspaper.
Sounds
Pass
good.
the cold beer and the diet sodas around. Dump this out on newspaper, and we stand there and eat it right off the newspaper.
Sounds fabulous.
Can't get any more simple.
Sounds
And of course, we love our fried shrimp.
Yes.
We love fried, what we call po' bubbas. Because
Okay.
my brother and I have a seafood restaurant there
Sure.
on Turner's Creek in Savannah called Uncle Bubba's Oyster House. And we love one of our specialties. In fact, our signature item that we serve there is our char-grilled oysters,
Okay.
which you can easily do at home. You just get your fire going
Okay.
and pop your oysters open, get them on the half shell, put them on the fire, squirt some melted butter on them and a little Parmesan cheese, and let that fire just ball up there. And
See, that sounds
hit those oysters. Oh my goodness. Make your tongue want to slap your brains out, honey. It's so good.
Let's go back to some of your restaurants. Do you get to visit your restaurants very often?
You know, well, both of my restaurants are in Savannah,
Sure.
but last week we did, in fact, I just got home Monday night from a grand opening of our first restaurant outside of Savannah.
Okay.
And we have partnered up with Harrah's Casinos. And we opened our first restaurant and gift store in Tunica, Mississippi, y'all, inside Harrah's Casino. And it was fabulous. The
Awesome.
food is unbelievable. It's called the Paula Deen Buffet,
Okay.
not the Lady and Sons.
Okay.
But we have all different kind of stations in there. Every station from my grandma Paul's garden to my grandson's Little Jack's Corner, which is the dessert station, which represents everything sweet to me and Jack.
That's good. You incorporate your family into a lot of what you
Absolutely,
do.
because my family is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, we work together, we're friends, and we love each other.
Good. That's good. What's next for you? You're doing
What's
so much
next?
all the time.
Oh my goodness, let's see, what is next? I do have a lot going on.
Sure.
But my next project out, I think, is my children's cookbook, which I'm real excited about. It'll be out in October. September of '09,
Good.
I get my own syndicated talk show, y'all.
Oh, really?
I'm scared and happy.
What are you going to do on this show that's different than what you've been doing?
I don't know. Probably won't be. It will be a talk show.
Okay. All right. So we'll get to see the same.
I'll join the ranks, I hope, with the other sisters
Sure.
out there.
Absolutely. Well, I'm sure you'll have no problem doing that. Have you
hope not.
seen the line outside today?
Yes, I did.
There are at least a couple hundred people here to see Paula today.
and
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel soft and fuzzy inside,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also concerned about them standing out in the heat.
Yeah, me too. We should probably get to go. And anything
Yeah.
else you want to say to the fans that you have here in Jacksonville?
Well, just, that I always send y'all love and best dishes, and come to Savannah or Tunica and see us.
That's great. Thanks, Paula, for being
Thank
with
you,
us
dear.
today.
I'm thrilled to be here.
For Jacksonville.com, I'm with Paula Deen, and I'm Amanda Warford.